today's live, highly awaited, highly requested, highly demanded live this is. So everyone, please let me know if I'm perfectly visible and audible to each one of you. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Everybody quickly respond. Am I perfectly visible and audible to each one of you? Yes, no. You can see, ma'am? Hello. Hi, बच्चे. क्या सबको मैं दिखाई दे रही हूँ, सुनाई दे रही हूँ? Hello. Yes? Hi everyone. Hello, hi Anandu. I can see कुछ बच्चे join कर चुके हैं. Please share the link with as many folks as you can. Quickly share the link with as many folks as you can and invite them here because this is going to be a very important, a very short and sweet live, a very short and sweet one-on-one discussion, a heart-to-heart discussion, a very warm and cozy discussion in this winter season. आपका और मेरा एक गुफ्तगू होने वाला है इस सेशन में. तो फटाफट से ये लिंक अपने सारे फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर कीजिए. अपना जो प्लेटफॉर्म है, जो भी जिस भी प्लेटफॉर्म से आप अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ कनेक्टेड हैं, कलीग्स हैं, आपके मेट्स हैं, क्लासमेट्स हैं, friends hain, please invite them here quickly, very quickly. Okay. Hello. Hi everybody. Hello. How is winter treating you and how's the preparation going on? I've just come to talk with you, a little heart to heart conversation between you and me. Quickly tell me क्या हाल है, प्रेशर कैसा है, स्ट्रेस कैसा है, तैयारी कैसी है? आखिरी के 30 दिन बचे हैं यार. It's just 30 days left. We are very close to our final D-Day. The countdown has literally begun. Start हो चुका है. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Literally, quite loudly start हो चुका है. तो क्या चल रहा है? दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है? प्रेपरेशन में क्या चल रहा है? एक्चुअली में आपका रूटीन कैसा है? How much are you satisfied with what's going on? And what is the mindset like? How's the headspace like? मैम माइंड प्रेशर ले रहा है. ओहो हो, माइंड प्रेशर ले रहा है. ये बात देखो ऑब्वियस है कि माइंड प्रेशर ले रहा है, बट एक और बात सच है यार कि आप जितना किसी चीज को फीड करते हो उतना ही वो बढ़ती है. यस और नो? आप जितना किसी चीज को फीड करते हैं वो उतना ही एक्सपैंड होती है, उतना ही उसको एनर्जी मिलती है बढ़ने की. So if you start listening to the pressure, if you start paying a lot of attention to the stress and the anxiety that your mind is going through, वो automatically बढ़ेगा. You have to stop feeding the negativity and start feeding the positivity. जब हम ये सोचते हैं ना कि क्या पता यार, क्या पता मेरा ना हो, इतनी मेहनत की है पर 30 ही दिन बचे हैं, क्या पता मेरा ना हो, क्या पता मेरा ना हो, what if मेरा नहीं हुआ, और वहां से हम we start going down, the energy start going down. But you have to switch that statement with what if मेरा हो गया, what if अगर मेरा सिलेक्शन हो गया, what if अगर मेरा ड्रीम कॉलेज अचीव हो गया, what if अगर मेरा ड्रीम परसेंटाइल मैंने हिट कर लिया यार, मतलब मेरी इतने टाइम की मेहनत सफल हो गई. तो then you will start visualizing how happy your parents will be, how happy your friends will be, how happy you yourself will be. You will be dancing around, isn't it? आप कॉलेज में जाके अपनी फेवरेट सोसाइटीज ज्वाइन कर पाएंगे, आप ये करेंगे, आप वो करेंगे, आप डांस कर रहे होंगे, टेक फेस्ट में पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे होंगे, आप क्या नहीं कर रहे होंगे. So you can switch, बच्चे. Your perspective is switchable. You can change that lens. It's in your power. Why don't you choose to do that? Why? Nagamurthy, tell me which channel is this? Please tell me which channel is this? Okay. Surendra, I will answer all the questions. First, very quickly tell me, are you facing the same pressure of the 30 days left before the first attempt of JEE Main? Yes or no? Are you facing that pressure? Is that hitting you hard? You are just 30 days away from securing your dream college. सिर्फ 30 दिन दूर हो आप कि आप अपने ड्रीम कॉलेज में बैठे होगे. Only 30 days away from securing a seat at your dream college. Isn't that amazing? और इस वक्त ना मैं अपने एक्सपीरियंस से कह रही हूँ, सपोज हमारे कोई एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं और मेरे पास मात्र 2 या 3 दिन का गैप है, मात्र 2 या 3 दिन का गैप है, और मैं 3 दिन बाद मेरा एग्जाम है. सपोज मेरी उस सब्जेक्ट को लेके जिसका भी एग्जाम है बिल्कुल पढ़ाई नहीं हुई है, तो आई हैव बीन इन दैट स्पेस, इन दैट एरा, इन दैट टाइम, इन दैट हेड स्पेस कि पढ़ना ही नहीं है यार. मतलब इतना कम टाइम है, इतना कम टाइम है, 3 दिन है मेरे पास, 3 दिन बाद मेरा पेपर है और सिलेबस समुद्र जितना है, मैंने कुछ नहीं पढ़ा है, मैं काम करती हूँ, एग्जाम ही नहीं देने जाऊंगी। मैं काम करती हूँ, मेरे को सोचना ही नहीं है मेरा पेपर है, क्योंकि मुझे बहुत स्ट्रेस हो रहा है, मैं कवर तो कर नहीं पाऊंगी यार 3 दिन में। भाड़ में जाए, भाड़ में जाए मेरा पेपर, मेरे को सोचना नहीं है, मेरे को देना ही नहीं है, मैं कुछ ना कुछ बहाना बना दूंगी, मैं तबीयत खराब कर दूंगी, मैं जाऊंगी नहीं। ऐसा हो चुका है when I was really very young. But this, what I was feeling in my head, that is very true. ये मैं पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस से कह रही हूँ। टुडे आई हैव माय यंगर सिबलिंग्स, आई हैव सो मेनी फ्रेंड्स, आई हैव सो मेनी स्टूडेंट्स हु रीच आउट टू मी फॉर गाइडेंस। मुझे पता है ये सच है। मुझे पता है कि जब सिर्फ 30 दिन 20 दिन बचे होते हैं ना पेपर के पहले, उस वक्त आप सोचते हो कि यार इतने कम दिन में अब क्या ही हो जाएगा, छोड़ यार, गिव अप ही मार देता हूँ, छोड़ यार अब तो उम्मीद ही छोड़ देता हूँ। ये होता है कि नहीं होता है? मतलब सीरियसली, प्लीज गिव मी ऑनेस्ट आंसर, प्लीज पुट योर हैंड ऑन योर हार्ट एंड गिव मी एन आंसर। होता है कि नहीं होता है? होता है कि नहीं होता है? होता है, राइट? होता है, नहीं होता है? यस और नो? वेरी क्विकली टेल मी, होता है नहीं होता है? राइट? यस, यू वुड एग्री, राइट? दैट इज व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दिस स्विच इज समथिंग व्हिच यू हैव टू डू। आखिरी के 30 दिन में बहुत कुछ हो सकता है। इनफैक्ट इतिहास गवाह है, हिस्ट्री हैज टन्स ऑफ एविडेंस कि जिन बच्चों ने ठान लिया है ना, जिन बच्चों ने ठान लिया है कि हम इस 30 दिन के हर एक दिन के, हर एक घंटे के, हर एक मिनट के, हर एक सेकंड की इंपॉर्टेंस समझेंगे और हम उसे वेस्ट नहीं करेंगे, जिन्होंने फुल थ्रॉटल अपने आप को झोंक दिया है इस 30 दिन के लिए, अपना कंफर्ट भूल गए हैं, अपना पूरा का पूरा जो उनका एक एक्सक्यूज होता था ना कि अभी ये है, अभी वो है, अभी ये चल रहा है, वो चल रहा है, पढ़ नहीं सकता, ये नहीं कर सकता, सब भूल गए, सब भूल गए। एंड दे हैव लिटरली put themselves completely, their heart and soul, complete investment in these 30 days. They have come out like a phoenix. इतना प्यारा परफॉर्मेंस रहा है। इनफैक्ट बहुत केसेस मेरे पास है, मैं गिनवा सकती हूँ एग्जांपल्स कि उन्होंने उन बच्चों से भी बेटर किया है जिन्होंने पूरे 1 साल 2 साल बहुत अच्छी तैयारी की थी, और इन लोगों ने ऑन एंड ऑफ ऑन एंड ऑफ ऑन एंड ऑफ तैयारी की थी, लेकिन सिर्फ 30 दिन में भाई साहब इतनी तगड़ी तैयारी, इतनी तगड़ी तैयारी, इतनी तगड़ी तैयारी कि उन्होंने अपनी ही एक्सपेक्टेशंस को एक्सीड कर दिया। एंड यू नो व्हाई आई एम सेइंग दिस? बिकॉज ओके सुमेश, you know why I'm saying this? Because it's something like Parkinson's law. Have you heard about Parkinson's law? Anyone? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. I'll speak in English. Tell me, anybody who is aware of the Parkinson's law? Anybody who is aware of the Parkinson's law? You know, Parkinson's law, you don't know. Parkinson's law says that your work expands depending upon the time that is given to you to complete that work. What does it mean? Understand the layering. You understand? Very important law. You can apply it right now in your situation as well. Suppose I give you 6 months. Suppose I give you 6 months to achieve something. Now, you are going to apply the Parkinson's law. How? You are going to expand your work unnecessarily. If you can do something in one day, you will plan it to do for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, and you'll keep procrastinating, you'll keep procrastinating, you'll keep procrastinating, just because that is the tendency of humans. That is the tendency of the Parkinson's law. You will keep procrastinating it, and you know, when will you actually put in that hard work, that, you know, that grill? When will you actually grill yourself to complete that work? Just in the last month. Just in the last month, you'll be like, oh my god, just 1 month left, I've already wasted my 5 months, the entire work is left. Now your speed will increase, your mind is going to very sharply, it's going to run, and very nicely you will be utilizing every second, every microsecond of the day. You'll sacrifice your sleep, your comfort, everything, going out with friends, everything, talking on the phone for hours, browsing through social media for hours, binge watching any web series, Instagram. You will let go of everything, and you will literally put in your heart and soul, your complete energy, you will be invested in completing that task in just last 30, 20 days. That is Parkinson's law. And that is what comes into action when right now, even you are left with just 30 days before your JEE Main first attempt. This Parkinson's law has to come into picture now. So till now you had 1 year, 2 year, long period of time where you have procrastinated. Okay, I'm going to do it then. Okay, I'm going to do it next month. Okay, I'm going to do it what I know it's winters going on. I know it is tough. People staying in the north, it's really, really very, very tough. I understand. But winners are not made by winters. Winners are not made by weather. Winners are made by willpower. Winners are made by willpower. And when I talk about only 30 days are left, let me just give up, yeah. Let me just give up. Let me just drop down my hope, yeah. Let me just give up. No, I won't be able to do it. Let me just give up. That's one perspective. Other perspective, I have 30 days with me. This is a golden period to prove myself. I will utilize every second, every minute of the day, and I am going to create history. Not for anyone around me, not for my parents, not for the society, not for the social media, just not for anyone, for myself. For myself, because I believe in myself. Saying that every day changes your game, your mindset, and mindset is what is everything, bache. Every single thing is mindset. If you train your mindset to think positive, think energetically, think that situation is in your control. Think that I am controlling the storm is not controlling me. I will regulate the storm. I will not be swept away by the storm. No, 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 no. This JEE Main wave is a storm, no. I will control the storm. I will not get swept away by the storm. Is that something? Is that something that you are ready to do? Is that something you're ready to do? These 30 days, guys, can be game changer for you. And let me give you a reality check, okay? I'm very sorry if this sounds harsh. I'm very sorry if this comes across as rude. And I'm very sorry if this comes across as something that is disappointing or hard to hear. But a harsh truth, a very not so good reality is that still, still many students are contemplating. Still many students are in denial that, oh, I have a lot of days left. It's okay. Today I can waste my time. I can watch some more TV. I can just browse through social media a bit. I want to study tomorrow. I want to study tomorrow. There are many students who fall in this category who are still laid back, who still feel that, oh, I have some time left. And let me give you this harsh reality, this hashtag reality check. Many of the students are going to not be able to make through the storm. They will not be able to make through the storm. I'm very sorry, and it pains my heart when I say this, because when, being a teacher, you want all your students to succeed. That's something which is a very stupid expectation. If you come in my shoes, you'll be like, ma'am, how can everybody exceed? But that's what is a teacher's expectation. I feel every single student of mine should exceed and come out like pass with flying colors. But not everybody is going to be able to do that. The storm is going to sway with itself. A lot of students, they will not be able to control it. They will not be able to manage it. They will not be able to hold themselves together strongly. And that's the truth, a very harsh truth. Harsh reality. Because there are certain mistakes which are being committed. What is the first mistake? Why do you think some students will be left behind? Not because they are not studying or they're not preparing. No, 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 no. It's not like they are not studying, they are not preparing. No, 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 no. They're not putting in the hours to actually work hard. No, 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 no. It's not that. The reason is they are not preparing smartly. Smartly is the catchword here, guys. I'm not saying that students will fall behind, or student will not be able to clear JEE Main with a handsome score, or a student will not be able to, crack his or her dream percentile because he or she is not preparing or not studying or not putting in the hours of sitting. No, 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 no. I'm saying that will happen because they are not preparing smartly. That is what is something which changes your game completely. That is the game changer thing. For example, mindlessly practicing. Number one, mindlessly practicing. And please be honest in the chat. Everybody hit the like button. If you're watching the session, you have to hit the like button, because it just makes me feel that you are attending the session. That's the way I understand you've marked your attendance, because I can't see you obviously. So please hit the like button quickly and subscribe to the channel very quickly. Number one point, as I'm saying, is mindlessly practicing, bache. Students have this ego lifting habit. I'm going to solve 200 questions today. They do solve 200 questions. It becomes very exhausting for them by the end of the time when they've solved 200 questions. But the problem is, it is exhausting It is not improving. There is a difference between exhausting and improving. You are exhausting yourself by just completing that mark of 200, 300 questions. But actually, because you are not sitting and analyzing your mistakes, actually, because you are not actually making sure that whether I'm covering the varieties or not, whether I'm actually able to cover every subtopic, which is really very, very important or not, you are not sitting there and actually going through your solutions that, okay, could I have been solving this question by a shorter approach, by a trick approach, yes or no? You're not doing any of this. You are mindlessly practicing and trying to catch hold of that 200, 300 mark that, okay, I've solved these 300 questions. Wow, done and dusted. That's called mindless practice. And questions which people are asking about mathematics to me, number one, bache, please don't practice mindlessly. As I said, you will be just exhausting yourself. You will be massaging your ego. You will feel a sense of power, a sense of upliftment, a sense of supremacy. Wow, I solved 300 questions, 200 questions. But how much learning did you actually get? Did you cover the most important varieties? Did you actually analyze your mistakes? Did you check your speed and accuracy balance? Did you check whether you are aware of all the formulas and shortcuts and tricks and you're able to recollect them in one go or not? Did you actually sit and introspect what are my weak areas, what are my strong areas? Why did I take so much of time in solving a question? Did you like actually did quality practice? Or you were mindlessly practicing? Because there is a very good saying. I heard it when I was in sixth standard. I still remember I had my social science teacher, and she said, "It's not practice which makes a man perfect." Shocked? Shocked to hear? Shocked? It's not practice which makes a man perfect. It's actually perfect practice which makes a man perfect. You should know what is the perfect set of questions with the perfect approach and the mindset, with the perfect analysis. That makes your practice perfect. So the first mistake is, please don't practice questions mindlessly. Specifically, I'm talking about mathematics. And that is why, people, I am coming live. I've already started the series, which is PYQ Marathon series. I have spent hours and hours and hours. My dark circles have increased. I've spent so many hours to shortlist the questions for you, which are promising, which are rewarding, which are the actual beneficial set of questions, which you can practice in these last days in mathematics to guarantee a 50 plus score in math and enter the 99 percentile club. That hard work I have done for you. So I don't want you to right now waste your time in analyzing as to what questions to do, what not to do, which ones are covering the most important or high weighted subtopics, which ones are not. Don't waste your time in all of that. Just come and attend my live sessions. I have done that hard work for you. It's a 100-question marathon session. 100-question marathon session. A big chunk of questions I'll be solving live with you, and some questions which fall in a similar category or somewhat I feel are doable for you, I will give them for homework in the form of an assignment or DPP. But 100 questions, guys, not a joke. And the hard work of selecting those 100 questions very, very beautifully, very selectively, after a lot of post-mortem and analysis, is the hard work which I've done for you. So don't practice mindlessly. Please come and join the session live. It happens every Wednesday, every week. Every Wednesday, every week. Okay, one session has been done. And from the next week onwards, I'll be coming live on Wednesday. If you want me to come live for one more day, let me know in the comments. Definitely let me know in the comments of this video. And I will plan another live, but very powerful, very, very strong live session. Very, very sincere, honest attempt with intentions at the right place, heart at the right place, mind at the right place. I want you to come and sit and attend the live session. It is going to change your game. That's my promise. So the very first problem and the mistake which students commit, as I told you, is mindlessly practicing. And that's why I'm coming in the way to help you not do that. Okay? Number two, chasing everything, mastering nothing. Right now, if you are chasing new topics, right now, if you're chasing super duper level of completion of syllabus, that will not help you guys. Right now, I am someone who always emphasizes upon completing the syllabus. Yes, you have to, because in mathematics, as a matter of fact, that questions are asked in a multi-conceptual manner. Questions are asked where they mix concepts and ideas and approaches and, subheadings and definitions, and completely they mix the subtopics of multiple chapters and they give you a question. Even if out of those 5 chapters whose concepts are there in that question, even if from those 5 chapters you've missed out on studying one chapter, you won't be able to crack that question. No. So the question involves concepts from 5 chapters. One chapter you've not studied, but you will not be able to crack the question even if you've studied the remaining 4. So I am a big ambassador, a big promoter and endorser of complete the syllabus, complete the syllabus, complete the syllabus. But because you're so close to the examination, guys, please make sure you understand there is no need to overwhelm yourself with studying something new right now. First, you have to consolidate, make absolutely solid what? Your strengths. Right now, you have to solidify your strengths. Right now, you have to actually sit and make sure that the high weighted chapters, super high weighted chapters like matrices determinants, like definite integration, like your functions, like your sequence series, like your binomial theorem, vector, 3D, all these supremely high weighted chapters, which are very promising, sit and strengthen them to the T. To the T means like perfect strengthening. They have to be your strengths. And apart from the high weighted chapters, if some other chapters you feel are your strength, strengthen them even more. Solidify them, get a consolidated hold over them. And after that, move on to revising the chapters which are weak for you, which are somewhat, they kind of, the questions from there are kind of a slippery area for you. You're not very confident about them. After that, you move on to that. So chasing everything and mastering nothing is a very bad habit. Students have this habit. They just want to have a sense of completion of syllabus. That, okay, I've completed the syllabus, studied everything. Please don't lie to yourself, guys. Please today promise me that no matter it's JEE Main, JEE Advanced, it's whatever exam, in life I'm not going to lie to myself. Please don't chase everything and please master the high weightage topics and also consolidate your strengths. You have to play to your strengths. It's the questions which come from your strengths help you maximize your score. That is true. Third, overthinking. Not overthinking, actually overconfidence. It's about overconfidence actually backstabbing you. What is overconfidence in this way? Ma'am, why are you talking about overconfidence? Overconfidence happens when you feel, yeah, I know this. I know how to solve the question. So what do? I'll tell you what you do. I've been in your shoes. I'll tell you what you do. You read the question. You're like, yeah, I know how to solve this question. I have to do this, then I'll do this, then I'll combine both the equations, solve them simultaneously. I'll get x and y, I'll substitute x and y, I'll do this, I'll get this. This is all happening in your head. This is all happening in your head. And you are like, I know this. So what do? Two things. Number one, you leave the question halfway. You leave the question halfway, and that is where the trouble begins because math actually troubles you with lengthy calculations, irritating, heavy arithmetic calculations. The questions involve you to get frustrated. The questions actually involve you to get frustrated, and you are not training your brain, you are not building the stamina to stay with the irritating calculations. You're not doing that. You're overconfident, Baba. You're overconfident. Ma'am, I'll be able to solve the questions. I know the question. Yeah, that is true. Yes or no? Yes or no? Do you do this or don't do this? Do you do this or you don't do this? So number one is you leave the question halfway, because of which you are not training yourself to go through those calculations. You are not developing patience, not developing stamina. You're not training your head to be mentally tough and to sustain that irritating calculation part, the heavy calculation part, which is defaming mathematics, which is actually bringing down the dignity and respect of mathematics. You are not actually sitting with those calculations. And so on the exam day, you will struggle in those questions, even if you know how to solve them. When you actually sit and solve them, number one, you'll struggle with speed. Next, you'll struggle with accuracy. Next, you will be not feeling confident and you'll be rechecking your questions again and again because you know you have messed up. So secondly, number one is your brain is not trained to sustain the irritating calculations. And number two is what overconfidence does is, what does it do? What does overconfidence do? Number one, though it does this. Number two, you stop checking. You actually stop checking your errors. The error checking becomes zero. Error checking becomes zero. Just imagine, okay, just imagine this is a basic math. Let's do a basic math. Hi, Yatharth. Hello. Uh, okay. Just allow me to say this one point. I'll read the comments after this. Pakka se. What happens is, suppose you are taking 4 minutes to solve a question. Okay, listen to this. You're taking 4 minutes to solve a question. After that, you're feeling, oh, I'm stuck. Somewhere I would have pakka se done a mistake. You go back, you are going through the steps again for 3 minutes. You are redoing that question. So you're taking a question which requires you to invest just 2.5, 3 minutes. It's taking 7 minutes. And this is just a practice which you're doing on one question. Imagine if you don't have the practice of checking your errors in between while performing the solution, you will be doing this repeatedly for every question. You are wasting so much of your precious time. So when a question is long and it has intermediate steps involved, right in the middle, develop this habit, bache. Don't be overconfident. Don't be overconfident. Develop this habit that in the intermediate steps, I have to keep checking the calculations, whether I have substituted the right values, whether I've plugged in the right formula, whether I have copied the right data from the question or not, whether I'm adding the equations rightly or not, multiplying them rightly or not. So don't do it right in the end. Do it in the intermediate steps as well. When you reach the third step, go and check the first two. Reach the fifth step, go and check the upper four. Please do this. Do not fall in the trap of overconfidence. Got my point? So these three mistakes you have to avoid. Number one, what was it? Practicing mindlessly. Stop doing that. You know what is the right way. And I've told you, PYQ Marathon is your savior. Subscribe to the Rankplus JEE English channel right now and attend my live sessions happening every Wednesday. PYQ Marathon. Very promising series, guys. Very promising series for math. It's going to guarantee a 99 percentile score for you. I can guarantee. Like guarantee, promise. Number two, chasing everything, mastering nothing. You don't have to do it anymore. And number three, overconfidence because it will backstab you. You know you don't have to do it. All right. Okay. Mock test daily or alternate days. Let me just quickly go through the comments. Mock test, bache, please make sure this is the time you take mock tests. So in 1 week, at least 2 mock tests you have to take, and make sure if 3 hours you are giving for mock test, another 3 hours you have to sit and analyze your performance. If you are not analyzing, you are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. Because I have already shared this story with you. If suppose you go to a gym and there is you're practicing in the gym, you're actually going and exercising in the gym, but machines are there. There are no people, there are no trainers, there is no inch tape, there is no measuring scale, there is no weighing machine, there is nothing. There are no mirrors also. There are no mirrors also. So you are exercising, but you're not able to check whether it's actually showing in your body or not. Nobody there is complimenting you that, oh, Bhoomika ma'am, you've reduced weight. Oh, Bhoomika ma'am, you look toned. No, nobody is complimenting. There are no trainers, there are nobody. There's absolutely no people. So for how long will you be able to go to that gym? You can't go to that gym for more than 2 days, 3 days, or maximum a week because you are not able to feel the success that you are actually attaining. You're not able to see the success that you are actually attaining. You're exercising, of course, you will be losing calories 100%, but you're not able to see it, you're not able to feel it. And that is why you have to sit and take mock tests to feel and see how much are you exam ready. And if there is some space which is lacking, sit and analyze, introspect upon the mistakes, and please rectify them. Sit and make a mistake sheet on which you have to sit and ponder upon, introspect, not lie to yourself. And in the next mock, improvise, constant improvisation. Because I tell you, live by the mantra, pain plus reflection is progress. Guys, I can promise you, if you live by this mantra, nowhere in your life you will ever fail. Nowhere. Because you know how to get up. No, you know that my failing is just failing forward. It's not failing backward. I know if I fail, that means it's a stepping stone to success, because on this failure, I have got some pain. I will reflect upon this pain and I know the equation says it's equal to progress. Okay? Please do top 50 questions for high weighted chapters. Chaitanya, that is already covered in the PYQ marathon. So rest assured, I'm going to do that. I'm already doing that. 50 PYQs daily. Okay, let's see. Let me bring that type of a session for you. Let me plan something like that. मॉक्स में 160 to 100 के बीच में नंबर अटक गए हैं. तो एक तो सबसे पहली बात, very first thing is this is a good range for you to get stuck in. Very good. In a couple of mocks, try to get stuck in this range, which is good. After that, it's all about analysis, bache. You have to sit. It is your journey now. I'm sorry I can't help you. But now it's your journey to sit and analyze, where am I going wrong? What is my mistake? Actually, what should I improve to improve my score further? Because somewhere you have to increase the number of question attempts. How many questions you are attempting, that you have to increase, and to minimize the negative marking. So you have to increase the number of attempts and decrease the number of marks you are losing in negative marking. Between this, see where are you standing and where are you struggling. Where are you struggling? Where are you standing? Reducing negative marking, increasing the attempt of the questions. That will help you increase your score. So in this seesaw, just check where are you. check your balance and of course improve upon them. मैम एप्रिल अटेम्प्ट की तैयारी शुरू कर दी है, उसकी स्ट्रैटेजी बना दीजिए. अब जैन अटेम्प्ट छोड़ भी दिया गौतम. ओके, कूल, गुड, अहेड इन द गेम, वेरी गुड. Don't feel tense, Kirtika. As I said, don't feed your brain with what if I'm not able to crack the exam? What if I'm not able to do it? I'm so stressed. This can go wrong. That can go wrong. Don't talk to your brain in a negative fashion. Stop this negative self talk. Please switch the talk that you are doing with yourself. With yourself, the talk that you do is most important. And please switch it, guys. I want you to make it supremely positive. I know it's going to be good. I know it's going to be handsome. I know it's going to be super duper exciting. My result is going to be just what I have always dreamt of. I'm going to get in my dream college. I'm going to smash that exam, kill that exam 100%. Nobody in this world can stop me. I am that strong headed. And I know I'm just 30 days away from my first attempt. I know it's not very, very big amount of time with me in my hands, but I know that I have that determination with me. I have that discipline. I have that consistency. I have that adamance, that zid. Ziddi hu main. I'm so adamant that I will not waste even a fraction of a second in the next days, whatever days are remaining. And I know I can create history. Talk to yourself like this, guys. Talk to yourself like this. Is it okay? All right. So on this note, it's me, Bhoomika, signing off, everybody. I wanted to come and talk with you regarding, even if 30 days are left, don't forget, yes, it's winters. Yes, I know it is stressful. The pressure is building up, but you have it in your hands, in your mind, to actually change the feel of the situation. Right now, it's stressful, it's pressurizing, it's negative, it's cold, but you can switch it. You can switch it because, as I said, winners are not made from weathers, winners are made from willpower. And your JEE Main actually doesn't give a damn about the excuses. Basically, JEE Main exam doesn't give a damn about, ma'am, today I couldn't study because I had to go there. Ma'am, today there was light disconnection, so I just couldn't study. Ma'am, I'm not able to sleep, I'm very stressed. Ma'am, I'm this, ma'am, I'm that, ma'am, this chapter is left, that is left, I'm not able to gain marks in my mock test. Ma'am, I'm not able to score well in my practice exams. JEE Main doesn't give a damn about this. Yes, it just gives a damn about how well are you prepared, how good is your mental toughness, how confident you are, and how nicely you have the ability to stay focused under pressure situation. That is what JEE Main cares about, how good you are strategically prepared, how logged is your strategy from mock test, and how nicely are you prepared to take control of the storm and not let it sway you. Okay, cool. Obviously, Kirtika, drop in the comments below whatever you feel, whatever your request is, whatever is the feedback. Please drop down in the comments. I would love to see your comments. Also, people, I have done a PYQ marathon on Wednesday, which was a couple of days back. And you guys were supposed to tell me, because it was from the entire syllabus, I have covered questions from almost the entire syllabus. You were supposed to tell me on Telegram, what are your weak areas, which chapters are you weak in, which unit are you weak in, so that accordingly I can come in the next live and take my 100 PYQ marathon with respect to your weak area, so that we can increase our chance of more effective sessions, right? Because we have very less time left. So in this less time, we're going to put the hammer, we're going to hammer at the weak spots more, which are important, which actually are important from JEE Main perspective. Of course, high weightage areas are always going to be important, but specifically for you, what are the struggle areas? Let's crush those struggles in the PYQ marathons, and that's my guarantee, that's my promise. So let me know in the comments what are your weak areas, and accordingly around that, I'm going to plan the PYQ marathon next. Also, people, please, where can you follow me? You can follow me. That's what I was about to tell you on Telegram @study with Bhoomika Ma'am. Please join Study with Bhoomika Ma'am on Telegram. I'm active. I love talking with you there. And you can drop down your queries, your doubts, your questions, anything, your concerns, personal, professional, whatever way. And I love to read them out and comment back and respond to you. Okay? So on this note, it's me, Bhoomika, signing off. Take care, bache. Keep learning. And remember, please remember, the pain of discipline is much sweeter than the pain of regret. The pain of discipline is much sweeter than the pain of regret. So do not take yourself in a situation of what if, gosh. Right now, let's grill ourselves completely. Let's sweat in training so that we don't have to bleed in the war. Let's sweat completely. Let's drench ourselves in sweat while we are training so that in the war we don't bleed. Okay? On this note, thank you so much. Bye bye. Take care. All the very best. Please take care of yourself. Good night.